Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Atlanta Global Dispatch. Today we are tracking a huge movement in the Horn of Africa. A new report from the CTP Critical Threats Project confirms a massive military buildup in northern Ethiopia that signals not just a local skirmish, but the potential for a multinational proxy war. The alliances he thought he knew, they're just being turned upside down. First, the Tigray-Eritrea paradox. The headline tonight is Alliance of Convenience. Since early 2025, Eritrea, Ethiopia's former partner in the Tigray war, has reportedly begun providing intelligence and logistical support to their former bitter rival, the TPLF. This enemy of my enemy strategy is direct response to the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's rhetoric regarding sea access and the port of Assab. As Ethiopia eyes the coast of Eritrea, is eyeing Tigray as a strategic buffer. Okay, here is the front line and the proxies. On the ground, the movements are undeniable. Since February 7th, the ENDF has been redeploying massive force numbers from Amhara and Oromia towards the Tigray border. I think I showed that yesterday. But Abiy is fighting on two fronts. In Amhara, Fano militias war as in not anymore, that is, exploiting this troop withdrawal, capturing key logistics hubs like Debre Tabor and Nefas Moja. Once again, I said war as in past tense. Now, beyond the border, the Red Sea powers are picking sides. It's now a battle of the backers. Ethiopia is anchored by United Arab Emirates, while Eritrea and the TPLF are increasingly aligned with the interests of Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Tigray is no longer just a regional conflict, it's the newest arena in the Red Sea proxy. Here are my 2 cents worth of analysis. The Pretoria collapse. The 2022 Pretoria peace agreement is now, for all intents and purposes, on life support. With the TDF launching offensive in the late January and the ENDF responding with a buildup, the window for diplomacy looks like it's closing, if not already closed. The central question for the coming weeks: can the Ethiopian federal government sustain a war in the north if Fano starts again to dismantle its control in the Amhara region? We will continue to monitor this rapidly developing situation and provide you with a grounded analysis you'll not find in the mainstream headlines. This is Atlanta Global Dispatch. I was basically reading the CTP report, or the Critical Threats Project report that they put, I believe, yesterday. That's what I basically was reading, but it goes back to my last video. And the movements, I don't know if the movement is their report coincides with what I know now. I think let's go ahead and go to the let me go ahead and change to the map again. Let me put myself in there a bit. And I think what they're saying, what it almost seems like they were talking about what was in the past, like last Wednesday and 2 weeks ago and so on and so forth. But the new movements are, I think there might be Eritrea via Badme maybe backing off TPLF, I guess, backing off somewhere here in Sharara area, and TPLF may be offensive towards Wolkite. We're gonna have to see this in the next couple of days. I don't think they're making a lot of move in here though. I think TPLF is making a lot of new moves towards here. right here towards South Tigray to towards Quorum Alamata area. I think they're moving a lot of some people are at least reporting seeing trucks moving this way. So I don't know if this is a defensive or offensive. I'm trying to reach some people, see if they can tell me a little bit more about this new movements, and maybe also right before this the Debre Tabor incident. Right before that, I think Ethiopia was also moving using TPF. They were making a move not from the east. This east side is east side of Tigray, the Afar area. I think the TPF are getting to move in and out as they wish almost. But I think the Ethiopia was using them and I guess backing them off with Ethiopian Defense Force and of course drones and the Air Force. I think they are trying to get this. If you can look at my pointer here, they are trying to go right here in the back, in the south side of Tigray, not in the east side, but on the to the left of it, or to say southeast of it, right around here, Sokotra area, somewhere in this vicinity. I think they are trying to get. They were at least trying to get in this vicinity here, and I think we need a little bit. We need to wait a little bit tomorrow or the day after and see whether that movement keeps going up or down. Besides that, I think even the alliance thing, I think the CPT or the CTP, that is the Critical Threats Project, the alliances, I think it describes it at the level of let's say it's called ABC, and A is being like Ethiopia and the Emirates versus Tigray and Eritrea, and then the B being Tigray, Eritrea, Egypt, and then Saudi Arabia. That's like getting it a little fatter. And if you look at it from that perspective, I think there is also some sort behind the scenes, some sort of alliance is forming between Ethiopia and Emirates, not just them, but Somaliland, and is there Israel too behind this stuff? I'm not quite sure of this one, but I don't know. With Israel recognizing Somaliland, there may be something to it. I don't know. Some people say there is, some people there ain't, but we're gonna have to see this in the next coming a week or so. Anyway, thanks for watching for today, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.